Have you ever wondered why, just after turning 50, so many men begin to clearly feel a decline in their performance? From erections that are no longer as firm as before, sensitivity that gradually fades, to slower responses during intimate moments. In fact, the cause is not only age itself, but also the fact that we often neglect daily care habits for our manhood. Studies show that after middle age, testosterone levels decline, the circulatory system becomes less flexible, nerves respond more slowly, the sensitive skin becomes dry and easily irritated, while the mind is more easily controlled by pressure and anxiety. All of these silent changes directly affect men's sexual health and overall quality of life. But here's the good news. You can absolutely improve this. In today's video, Doctor Marie will help you discover 5 scientific, simple, yet effective habits to maintain strength, confidence, and comfort after 50. This is not only about sexual health, but also about preserving your daily energy and joy in life. And don't miss out, because in the very first habit, I will share with you a factor that most men tend to overlook, yet it is the key to protecting your manhood in the long run. Before we start, let me ask you something. Where are you watching this video from? Leave your answer in the comments below. I'd love to know who I'm accompanying today. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to keep updated with more useful knowledge about men's health after 50. Habit 1. Adjusting your mindset. Seeing sexual health correctly after middle age. Stepping into your 50s, many men tend to assume a decline in performance is natural. With age, how can anyone resist it? And then, when desire decreases, responses become slower, or confidence in intimacy begins to fade, they accept it as something inevitable. But in reality, that's not exactly true. Your body is not breaking down. It is simply entering a new phase of adaptation. Think about it this way. Just like your muscles and joints may need more warm-up before exercise, or your eyes may need glasses to see clearly, your sexual health also requires more thoughtful care. It doesn't mean you've lost your strength, it means your body is asking you to shift the way you treat it. If you respond with neglect, decline is unavoidable. But if you respond with awareness, you can open the door to balance and longevity. At this stage, the real challenge is not about proving that you still have the same strength as in your 20s. You don't need to compete with your younger self. Instead, it's about learning to understand the changes and walking alongside them. When you treat caring for your penis as an essential part of overall health, just like caring for your heart, your joints, or your teeth, the body will respond with balance. The nervous system relaxes, the mind eases, and this shift in mindset paves the way for natural, lasting improvements. Studies have shown that men who approach their sexual health with a proactive, positive mindset are less likely to experience anxiety, more likely to enjoy intimacy, and even report better overall physical health. That's because the brain and body are deeply connected. A healthy mind sends calming signals to the nervous system, keeps blood vessels open, and creates the right environment for sexual vitality. It can be said that the right mindset is the very foundation, the key that helps men step into the journey of caring for their sexual health proactively, maturely, and responsibly. Without this first step, all the other habits may feel like effort without reward. But with the right perspective, every action you take, from movement to skincare to stress relief, will feel like an investment into your future self. And once you're ready to start with a change in thinking, the next step is a simple yet highly effective action: engaging in light movement to support healthy blood circulation. Because mindset sets the foundation, but movement keeps the system alive. My friend, if you are still watching this video at this point, I am truly glad, because it shows you genuinely care about your health. Leave the number 1 in the comments below so I know you're still here with me. Habit 2. Gentle movement. Unlocking blood flow, nurturing male vitality. If in the first part we emphasize the importance of changing your mindset, then the next foundation for maintaining sexual health is blood circulation. The function of the penis depends entirely on whether oxygen-rich blood is delivered sufficiently. When circulation is stable, the tissues become flexible, responsive, and able to perform easily. But when blood flow is restricted, sexual ability gradually declines. Many men notice these changes through typical signs: fewer morning erections, weaker firmness, or the feeling that things are no longer as complete as before. What's worth noting is that the penis is often the early warning bell for circulatory disorders, even before the heart or brain. If you have high blood pressure, abnormal cholesterol, diabetes, or habits like sitting too much, smoking, or eating poorly, the penis is the first place to send out warning signals. And that is not the end, but actually an opportunity for you to make proactive changes to prevent serious consequences later. The good news is, you don't need to force yourself with complicated exercises. Simple movements done regularly, like walking after meals, stretching your muscles for a few minutes, reaching your arms, or practicing deep breathing are enough to enhance circulation. When blood is flowing freely, blood vessels stay supple, waste products are removed more effectively, and this not only improves sexual response, but also brings a light, energetic feeling to the whole body. Once circulation has been improved, the next thing you need to focus on is reawakening the sensitivity of the nervous system so that your body is not only physically healthy, but also maintains full connection and pleasure. Habit 3: gentle touch, reactivating the sharpness of the nervous system. As age increases, the nerves responsible for transmitting signals of sensation and pleasure begin to slow down. They don't disappear, but it's like an internet connection with reduced bandwidth. The signal still arrives, but weaker and slower than before. This is a natural rule of aging. However, the good news is that you can absolutely train to restore this sensitivity. The method is very simple and pleasant. Give your body gentle contact every day, soaking in a warm bath to release tension in the muscles, doing a few slow massage movements around the lower abdomen, inner thighs, or buttocks, or applying a layer of natural oil onto your skin. These actions are not meant for immediate stimulation, but to create positive signals sent to the brain that this area is still important, still needs attention, still alive. This consistent connection gradually increases sensitivity, while also relieving the stress that has built up over many years. Alongside external care, you should also support your nervous system from the inside. Drink enough water so signals transmit clearly, limit alcohol to avoid nerve damage, and add B vitamins, especially B12, to protect the myelin sheath, helping impulses travel faster and more accurately. And the next step you cannot overlook is taking care of the skin and hygiene of the sensitive area, a factor that directly determines daily comfort and confidence. My friend, if you are still watching the video up to this point, I sincerely thank you for your patience in listening. That truly means a lot. Leave the number 3 in the comments below so I know I'm not speaking alone. Habit 4: hygiene and skincare, protecting the sensitive area to stay safe and comfortable. There is a small habit that strongly impacts the health of your companion, and that is proper hygiene and skincare. For men who have not been circumcised, gently washing with warm water daily is essential to remove bacteria and buildup, helping to prevent infection. Even if you have been circumcised, the skin in this area is still thin and can easily become dry or irritated with age, so it also needs consistent attention. To keep the sensitive skin healthy, you can add a simple step to your daily routine. Use a gentle, fragrance-free, alcohol-free moisturizer after bathing or a few times a week. This helps maintain softness, prevents cracking, and reduces discomfort that many men often overlook until problems appear. If you often wear tight clothing or sweat easily, applying a natural, talc-free powder can also be a helpful solution to reduce friction, keeping the area dry and comfortable. What matters most is remembering that care must always be gentle. Avoid scented soaps, do not scrub harshly, and absolutely avoid alcohol-based products. The goal is not to clean at all costs, but to maintain natural balance so the sensitive area always feels safe and at ease. When the skin is cared for properly, the nervous system also receives the signal of being safe, which helps your body relax and gives you more confidence in every moment. Once the external layer has been taken care of, the next part you need to focus on lies within, releasing the silent tensions in your mind, because your mental state is the key that determines the sustainability of sexual health. Habit 5, releasing anxiety, restoring mental balance. After the age of 50, many men carry silent concerns. Will my desire remain strong? Can my body still perform? Is my confidence fading away? These thoughts, though rarely spoken aloud, leave invisible marks on the body. They manifest as muscle tension, hesitation in moments of intimacy, or sometimes a wave of disappointment that feels heavier than it should. The truth is, anxiety acts like a silent weight pressing on your nervous system. It disrupts the natural flow of blood, alters hormone balance, and creates a feedback loop that only deepens the problem. The more you worry, the more your body resists. And the more your body resists, the more you worry. This cycle, if left unchecked, can drain both your energy and your confidence. But here's a new perspective. Instead of viewing the penis as a part of the body that is weakening, see it as a companion that is adapting to changes with you. Just like a lifelong friend, it responds better when treated with patience, care, and understanding. When you release the pressure of having to be perfect and instead approach with curiosity and acceptance, your body begins to relax. The nervous system eases, blood circulation becomes smoother, and your natural responses return with greater stability. This is where simple yet powerful habits come in. Deep breathing exercises help calm the nervous system and lower stress hormones like cortisol. Gentle muscle relaxation releases stored tension that may have built up over years. Keeping a consistent sleep routine allows your body to restore testosterone levels overnight, while even a few minutes of meditation before bed can quiet the racing mind and prepare you for deeper rest. Science shows that men who practice stress relief techniques regularly not only feel calmer, but also experience stronger and more reliable sexual responses. That's because the nervous system, hormones, and blood vessels begin to work in harmony, creating a foundation of balance. So remember, this is not just about caring for the mind. It is about creating an environment where your entire body, brain, nerves, blood flow, and hormones can function together as one. When you restore mental balance, you unlock the key to sustainable sexual health and a renewed sense of confidence. My friend, through the 5 habits we've explored together, from adjusting your mindset, gentle movement to improve circulation, light touch to awaken the nerves, proper hygiene and skincare, to releasing anxiety, all point to one message. Sexual health is not a luxury, but an essential part of maintaining quality of life after 50. Your body may change over time, but that does not mean you must accept decline. When cared for properly, your manhood, along with your entire body, can still function healthily, bringing confidence, connection, and joy to your life. Taking care of yourself is not about clinging to the past, but about enjoying the present and looking toward a healthier, happier future. If you find the insights in this video useful, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest content on men's health after 50. That will also be the motivation for me, Dr. Marie, to continue bringing you scientific, practical, and inspiring knowledge. I wish you good health, abundant vitality, and joy. See you in the next video.